How a broke college dropout became a millionaire in 3 years. A story of someone who had every reason to fail, but found the game-changing mindset shift, the rock-bottom moment. 3 years ago, he was broke. Not struggling broke, not tight on cash broke. I'm talking about sitting in a cold, empty room, wondering how the hell he was going to afford his next meal. He had just dropped out of college, crushed under debt, humiliated, and convinced that he had just made the biggest mistake of his life. People called him a failure. His own family was disappointed. His friends had moved on. And the worst part? He actually believed them. Until one moment, one idea changed everything. 3 years later, he wasn't just surviving. He was a millionaire. And no, this isn't some overnight success fairy tale. This is about the brutal truth that no one tells you about turning your life around. What changed? Stick with me, and you'll see how he went from completely lost to unstoppable. The harsh wake-up call. It hit him one night. He was lying in bed, scrolling through social media, watching people his age flexing their successes. He wasn't jealous. He was angry, not at them, but at himself. He had wasted years waiting for something to change. A lucky break, a magical opportunity. And that night, staring at his near-empty bank account, he realized no one was coming to save him. The world didn't care if he succeeded or failed. His dreams, his goals, they were his responsibility. And if he didn't start taking action, real, painful, uncomfortable action, he'd stay stuck forever. The power of one decision. That night, he made a promise to himself. Not a weak, half-hearted I'll try promise, but a do-or-die, no-excuses commitment. He asked himself one simple question. What would happen if for the next 3 years, I gave it everything? He knew he had no skills, no connections, no money, but he had one thing, time, and he was done wasting it. The brutal reality of success. Most people quit before they start. Why? Because real success isn't sexy. It's painful. He realized that to build something, he had to sacrifice. He wasn't gifted. He wasn't a genius. He just made a choice to outwork everyone. He picked an online business model, e-commerce. He didn't know a thing about it, so he spent 16 hours a day studying, failing, testing, failing again. Most people give up after the first failure. He failed 7 times before his first success. The 1% rule. One day he read something that flipped a switch in his brain. If you improve just 1% every day in 1 year, you'll be 37 times better than when you started. That was it. That was the key. Instead of chasing big wins, he focused on micro improvements. Just 1% better, every single day. The first breakthrough. And then it happened. One day after months of failure, he checked his phone and saw something new. His first $500 day. Then a $2,000 week. It wasn't luck. It was the result of those unseen, grinding hours. People called him lucky. They didn't see the nights he cried in frustration, the mornings he woke up doubting himself. But he kept going. The millionaire mindset, full circle moment. 3 years. That's all it took. 3 years of obsession, sacrifice, relentless discipline. And the craziest part? He wasn't special. He just did what most people are too scared to do. He took control. This isn't about money. This is about what happens when you stop making excuses. When you refuse to be average. When you realize that your future is in your hands. Final message, are you ready to take control? So here's the question. What if you made the same promise to yourself? What if for the next 3 years, you stopped wasting time and went all in? Most people won't. But you're different. And 3 years from now, you'll be glad you started today. The choice is yours. Start now.